Thinking of selling your home? A fresh coat of paint seems like a great idea, right? Well, not if you make these common mistakes that could actually kill your home's value and make it harder to sell. Yo, what's cracking, folks? Jeremy Vassar here, and I've prepped a ton of homes for sale. We just wrapped up one a few weeks ago. We've got another one coming up soon. I've seen what works and what really doesn't. In this video, I'm going to show you why a rushed paint job can backfire, the one thing that always bleeds through and ruins your ceilings, and the paint color mistake that could scare off your buyers before they even finish their walkthrough. Let's get into it. Most people hear paint adds value and then they go full send and just paint everything and it ends up being last minute. And so here's what I see happen all the time. Paint on door hinges, on handles, getting paint on outlets, not using drop cloths, so there's paint splatter all over the floors and carpets, on kitchen cabinets, also inside of bathrooms. They'll get paint on top of the toilet and vanity and all of that type of thing. It's like once the panic sets in, corners get cut and it shows. And when buyers see sloppy work like that, they start to wonder what else you've skimped on. So you want to give yourself time, do it right. If you're in a rush, consider hiring out some of that work, but don't DIY under pressure. That's when things tend to go sideways. But even worse than a messy job is when people try to hide problems and then not doing a particularly good job at it. If you think one coat will cover that ceiling stain, think again. I've walked through homes where the seller clearly tried to cover water stains or mold issues in a bathroom and they just slapped on a coat of ceiling paint over top of it. Here's the thing, if you don't prime those areas correctly, all that stuff's gonna bleed right through, and then buyers see that and they think, oh man, there's a leak, there's a mold problem, this house is a money pit. It's no bueno. So if you have any water damage or mold issues in a bathroom, you don't want to just slap a coat of paint over that. You want to use something like Ben shellac and prime those areas, let it dry, and then top coat with whatever ceiling paint you're using. And Ben shellac blocks everything. None of that's going to bleed through. It's going to seal it in and you'll be good to go. Oh, and a quick tip, painting your front door right can add major curb appeal. If you want help with that, we've got a free front door mini course inside of our community. I'll link to that in the description below. All right, last mistake, and this one might surprise you a little bit. You might love that deep navy blue, but your buyer might hate it. I've had sellers hire me to repaint before they've listed their homes and then ask for bold colors that were very tailored to their preferences, and that's a big mistake. You're not painting for you, you're painting for the next owner. And here are 3 great colors from Sherwin-Williams that I've seen work really well in this application. Number 1 is Agreeable Gray. That's been color of the year many times, works in a lot of scenarios with a lot of different design schemes. City Loft is another one that we've been doing a lot recently where it's just kind of like a warm cream color. And then if you want to go more in the grays, First Star is a great choice, and that again is a mid-tone gray, goes with a lot of color schemes. It's not too dark. And I'll give you a little bonus one. This is my painter's pick, is Sea Salt. It is a pleasant soft green that works in a lot of homes, including mine. All of these colors, particularly paired with white trim and white ceilings, are very clean, modern, and they won't turn buyers off. Now that you know what not to do, you might want to know how to properly prep your walls before painting. I've got a video that walks you through it step by step. You can check that video out right over here. Until next time, take it easy, work smart, and have a good one. Bye.